and welcome here to MoreTalkFCB, and welcome back to the final game of the season this weekend. It is Barça versus Villarreal, live from the Camp Nou one more time this season, and it hasn't been easy. It has been a season for all of us Barcelona fans with plenty of ups and also plenty of downs as well. I think it has been mentally challenging at times, but hey, we've got through it. And I really do mean that, guys, because each and every one of us has found our way through the season. We've made the recovery that we needed to as a team. We've met the objectives that we could reach. And now it is about pushing on from here. We cannot afford to look back. We are going to be talking about the game to come, and indeed as well, the summer that is ahead of us, with plenty of potential farewells for Barça players in this game. It is all coming up for you for one last time this season. Let's get to it. Because technically, for Barça in this game, as you can see, there is nothing to play for, given the fact that we have completely tied down that second place, and all importantly, for that extra revenue that it will bring the club this summer. Villarreal, though, they are still playing for something. They are looking there to wrap up 7th place ahead of Athletic Club and secure a spot in the Conference League in the process. But although there isn't anything to play for Barça, I think I would still expect a very different display to the one we saw against Getafe. To be honest, I think we'll see Barça playing with a lot more freedom in this game in front of our own fans, and I think basically we will try and end the season on a positive note and give the fans inside the stadium, and of course all of us here, something exciting to go away with ahead of what we hope will be a very, very important summer. And I think speaking already about that summer transfer window, we are very much getting an idea in these early stages of what to expect, because already in his press conference, Xavi did confirm that he's already spoken and he's made his decision very clear with 4 or 5 Barcelona players this week. He said from there we will see how our planning goes. We're of course going to talk to more and more players, but we're going to let them know as early as possible. And then he did confirm the names, because it has been widely reported over the past 48 hours that Samuel Umtiti, Oscar Mingueza, Ricky Puig and indeed Martin Braithwaite were the 4 players already informed by Xavi that they will not be in his plans for next season, and as a result of that, they are expected to leave the club. They are, of course, not alone either, because one player who will be playing his final game for Barça is Adama Traore. He will return to Wolves at the end of his loan deal, and whilst, of course, he's not quite been able here to make that all-important dream permanent move, I think we do have to give him credit, and we do have to give him a lot of respect here, because he made a huge sacrifice on his wages to come in to help us out when we really did need it in that January transfer window. He made a really good initial impact. He really did hit the ground running. And I think even after that, even though he hasn't got that much time in the team, he still has caused a threat. And I really do respect him for the move that he made and wish him all the best in his future career. And I would say exactly the same for this man right here. His loan deal is also coming to an end. Luuk de Jong will be leaving the club, but he's left a lot behind here, and he has genuinely left some memories at this club, and I think we've all found ourselves very fond now of Luuk de Jong. When he came in, of course, there was scepticism. We weren't really sure what to expect, whether it was going to be the right move for the club, but certainly since Xavi arrived here, he has popped up with massive goals. There is no getting around that this season, in terms of qualifying for the Champions League, getting into that top 4, his goals, they've been huge. Injury time winners, getting us a point out of nothing, all of these different things, and that's what we'll remember Luuk de Jong for, and that is why he will definitely get a great reception in that final game. He's had his name chanted at the Camp Nou this season, and you know what? He really deserves that, and all my respect and good wishes, definitely, to Luuk de Jong. And then there's Dembele, and this is of course one of the big questions heading into this final game of the season. Is it going to be his very last in a Barcelona shirt? We still don't know. One way or the other, we still don't know what's going to happen with him. And I think it's incredible to see that 5 years ago, for me that's gone very, very quickly, that we signed Dembele there for that massive transfer fee. He signed on that contract that is now entering its final days. And of course, he's had several injury problems. We've had times where we've had to defend Dembele from those injuries. We've had to say, you know what, he's going to come back. He's going to show his quality. And you know what? In these past months, he's definitely done that, and he has done what we'd hoped of him once he arrived at the club. But is it now going to come to an end? Is it now going to be that once we finally saw Dembele come alive, show professionalism, really push himself in this team, is he going to walk away this summer for absolutely nothing? Only time will tell. And it's not just about Barca players either, because you also think this weekend about Barca-bound Franck Kessié. He is going to be playing his final game for AC Milan on Sunday, who could actually wrap up the Scudetto with just a single point there, which would see them finish ahead of their big rivals Inter. The very best of luck in that final game before he does make the move to Barca this summer. Franck Kessié and, of course, Andreas Christensen. Chelsea will play at Stamford Bridge against Wolves. It'll be the last time that he'll play there before he joins up with Barca, although it's looking unlikely that his teammate Azpilicueta will be following him in making that move this summer. And just as we discussed yesterday, it is a massive day on Sunday in the future of Leeds United and in the future of Rafinha. Everything is wrapped up, everything is agreed and ready to go for him to join Barca. But in order to make that happen, Leeds must be relegated from the Premier League. They play Brentford on the final day, when all will be revealed. And I think when you are looking at tomorrow's game at the Camp Nou, one thing that I would love to happen, and I think would be a really nice ending to the season, would actually be if Ansu Fati there could score in front of our fans again. That would be the perfect icing on this end of season cake there, to see Ansu amongst the goals again, fit, firing, and in front of that Camp Nou crowd. That would be absolutely perfect. And I would also say as well, if he does get some minutes, if he does play any part in the game, a goal for Ferran Torres, that would do the world of good for his confidence. Just a sign off from this season. We know it hasn't been an easy time for him. He's had some difficult weeks recently, but a goal that would sign him off in the best way ahead of an all-important summer for him at this club. And I would just like to say as well, and I would just like to send out a very special and important message, not only when it comes to Barca against Villarreal this weekend, but also Barca Femini. They do have something to play for, and they very much are on the edge of something so special. They will play Lyon tonight on Saturday, live from the Allianz Stadium in Turin in the Champions League final. They're looking to go back-to-back to wrap up this trophy again this season, and they had another perfect campaign. They wrapped up the league title there with 30 out of 30 wins. A 100% record, 159 goals scored, 11 conceded. They continue to shatter records, to defy history, and let's hope again for this exciting group, for this inspirational team, that they can do it and wrap up the Champions League title. Please do let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. How are you feeling here ahead of the final game of the campaign? And also there, what farewells do you believe we will see tomorrow? Who's going to play their final game in a Barca shirt? Let me know that down below. Thank you indeed here for joining me for one last time this season. Thanks to all of your support, all of your comments, all of your enthusiasm throughout the season. And of course, you've got a big summer to come, and then it'll be time to do it all over again. Thanks to all of you guys, and I will see you on Sunday for the final match review. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.